Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. I still feel like crap. Oh man, I'm still under the weather, but I figure I'd go ahead, do a short stream, get you guys somewhat caught up because I don't feel that good. Um, right now, currently, I'm working on I'm actually kind of working on a particular, a particular New Year video. The New Year video basically is where I kind of get you all caught up to speed, take some best moments from last year, uh, including some bloopers, which I always love a good blooper reel uh, myself. And I haven't done one in a long while. I haven't done a blooper reel in a long time. It's been a long time since I've done a blooper reel. But basically, I'm kind of cracking open, the vault from last year, taking some of the best moments from the channel. We're gonna roll that up into, kind of end of the year, beginning of the new year video, um, which should be ready, all providing that things go according to plan. Nothing ever goes according to plan here on this channel. Um, that's just kind of where it is. I'm used to when the camera starts, I've got tons of that footage laying around. If I didn't get pissed off when it happened, I usually have a ton of that footage where immediately I'll start the camera, get ready to do something, and then something has to happen. Yep, you the first, honey. That's very commonplace. As a matter of fact, it's not uncommon. The moment I turn the camera on, something's got to happen that screws up that shot. Totally will ruin it. Not a joke. Ongoing. Um, as a matter, I just found one that it's like, yeah, that totally happened. Yeah. And that's just commonplace with this channel. So there's going to be, blooper reels. Of course, there's going to be bloopers from Fortnite. Um, there's going to be a little bit of everything, really. But yeah, I'm still feeling under the weather. It's not what you guys think, would have thought. Hey, what's going on, Ian? And I wanted so badly to run, get a shot at running on Broken Mike's Fortnite stream today, but I was just so sick. I didn't think I could contribute anything. I mean, I don't even think I'd have played worth a damn. Um, I felt so horrible today, and still completely under the weather right now. And we know it's not the Ronies because I'm actually coughing stuff up. And one of the things that it's a dry cough with the Ronies. With this, it's a head cold, and I'm coughing stuff up more or less. So I feel like crap, but I'm okay. I'm starting to come out of it. It's just at least once a year with a heavy weather change, at least once a year, sometimes twice, I will get this like serious head cold. And at some point, it's not uncommon that I'll lose my voice. That hasn't happened this year, but there may come a time when my sinuses will get so bad and everything that I will actually lose my voice for a couple days. When that happens, dear old Prince Magnum will definitely rely on edited content, which um, we have a ton of that now. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. So that's kind of where it stands right now. I feel rough, but I'll be okay. You know. And you Andreas. Uh I'm a little harder to kill than a cockroach. If you haven't figured that out by now. Well, happy new year to you too. Miss Lori, welcome to the live stream. Uh, I don't know if you'll have to excuse me. I don't recognize your name right away. There's so many people pass through here. Unfortunately, I don't always remember everybody. So I apologize if I've seen you before and I just don't remember you, or you've maybe changed your name between then and now. Just, it's one of those things. What do you expect? But initially, I'd planned on doing like some sort of Fortnite stream tonight or something to that effect, and I just haven't got it right now. I just don't feel it. But I mainly want to go live, keep my watch time up a little bit, and kind of tell everyone I'm okay. I'm okay. First of the year, and I'm sick of all the things. But and yesterday, y'all should have seen it. Um, Actually, yeah, yesterday I was having cold chills and everything. Oh, I felt horrible. I felt horrible most of the day. Matter of fact, going into New Year's Eve, I felt really horrible. It was really bad then. It kind of made me a little nervous, but then it's like, oh no, I've seen this before. It's okay. I'm used to this. It kind of felt like so I'm all right. I figured like I said, I'd go live for a little while, let you guys know I'm okay, because I know if it got that bad where I just could not go on to camera at all or anything like that, um, I would have put something up in the community tab, but that wasn't necessary. So other than that, like I said, under the weather, but I'm okay. Just one of those things. Um, now, um, like I said, I know everyone is wondering about this big video event that I'm working on. We have, you know, um, I've got this whole big size video kind of planned out for everybody, and I know more than anything, a lot of people have been paying more attention to. I've been resting. I've been resting, and you know what? It'll be short streams for the most part. I can't miss tomorrow's stream anyways. Tomorrow's a Cinnamon Live. And I still need to get you kind of off in the corner and kind of there's numbers that actually that uh, it's one of those things that you'd actually be surprised about the Cinnamon Lives. It it has its own dedicated audience, and a lot of them don't get to catch that particular stream necessarily right away. They usually end up catching it in the playback. And then instead of, it's like, it would be nice if you left a comment there, but I understand. And a lot of times they'll pull me aside, somewhere else. I actually found out now I got coworkers. Hey, what's going on, Miss Kelly? Good to see you. Yes, I'm feeling under the weather, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Appreciate you sharing me out. Um, like I said, I feel horrible. I won't miss tomorrow's live stream. Sunday, I'm probably going to take an extra day off. I'm probably going to take an extra day off this Sunday. Um, which Tuesday, I mean, in a way, it's not. Yes, that's right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. First of the year, I'm sick. I'm sick as a dog. Like a head cold thing, or I'm starting to feel better, but it's just like I felt so horrible yesterday. I did something I haven't done in 4 years. I called out of work because I was due to go in for yesterday evening, but I called the boss. I said I feel horrible. It's not the Ronies, but I'm probably going to see about doing that this Sunday. Wood for the win, right? Wood for the win. We might have to do that one. Go ahead and do wood for the win. You know, Sunday. But tomorrow I will go ahead and do at least a short Cinnamon live stream. And yeah, you can yell at me all you want, but that's one of the only that one and Sober Talk are the only ones I will not miss if I can avoid it. Um, Sober Talk and a Cinnamon Live. And let me kind of touch base real quick. As of recent, um, I'm it, the Cinnamon Lives. I know when I'm live, it's not getting the views that it used to when I'm live. But I have found out more and more people are tuning in and turning on during those lives. Yeah, I know. You'll be giving me hell, but you know what? It's all right. You can give me hell because it just reminds me that I'm lucky to have a great friend like you. You're my brother. You're my brother from another mother from across the pond, you know. But and that's just a good reminder. Um, you know, just one of those things. But it's you got to understand that um, that for me, there's only two live streams that I don't want to miss if I can avoid it, and it's Sober Talk. Like yesterday, I had to do Sober Talk. Sober Talk is like one of those ones that I have to do it. It's important to me, and it's helping me at the same time by doing it. The Cinnamon Lives, I've actually been it's I've actually been approached in person by a couple of folks who were kind enough to tell me that, we appreciate this stream, the Cinnamon Lives. Please keep doing them. And, that means something when people approach you like that, when they will come up to you physically and tell you, hey, man, that was that I really got something out of that stream. Thank you for doing it. And, you know, that's one of the nice things about the stream, some of the streams that I do, somebody will come up and, because, I come from a small community anyways. So if, people will come up and say, I caught such and such stream, great stream, loved it. But then, every once in a while you'll have one come up and say, what you did in that stream made a difference. And the Cinnamon Lives, that has been a thing where occasionally I'll have someone come up and say, that Cinnamon Live stream you did? Yeah, I was there for it. Okay, what'd you think? It really made me think. It changed the way I thought about things, or it it gave me a different perspective, or it made me comfortable in my own skin. And so that's so when that happens, it's like, do I, you know, if it's not taking any, if it's not taking the views that I would like it to, but then there's still people that are dedicated to it because of that fact, you know. Um, so I think a lot of you understand where I'm coming from on this, you know. But it is still getting decent numbers. It's still getting decent numbers, but there for a little bit, it kind of dipped off a little bit, but we'll get those details worked out. You know, but no, by tomorrow I should start feeling a little bit better than I am right now. But today I just feel it's like I'm still coming out of it, But yeah, last couple days, serious head cold. And usually when I get something like this, it takes a couple days for me to get over it. But I've been coughing up some pretty funky looking stuff. So that tells me I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, I don't get out enough to probably come into contact with the Ronies. Um, yeah, YouTube doesn't like us to say certain words, so I gotta, we all gotta think of different ways around it. And it's like, really, really, fine, whatever. Uh, which here's the irony. When the pandemic broke out last year, there was a particular guy who was live streaming, and I just happened to be looking around, at different live streams, when the pandemic hit. And this is not a joke. He's like, YouTube keeps taking down my streams, and I don't know why. And YouTube had actually put out, we don't want you, really mentioning the pandemic. Don't call it what it is. Don't mention anything about the. And right in behind him, green screened and everything, COVID-19. Not a joke. And I'm like, really? Thank you, dear. I'm not kidding you. Right there, bold, green screened and everything. And he wondered why. I'm like, really? Really? I mean, right. Well, that's right. Uh, it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. You know, well, Ian, you know, you're one of those guys that, I mean, I'm always appreciative when you come in. Always appreciate when you're here. And seeing you live, I may not always get to say a whole lot, but I'm always glad to poke my head into a live stream you're doing. Um, which usually when you're live, I'm at work, so I got to come into the playback. Sad face. Anyhow, I usually, or I try to catch some of it on my break or something like that. I'll poke, while I'm, fast choking down food, I'll poke my head in quick and put a like, and then, you know, and then, you know, usually my break it looks like this. I really, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, my break usually entails where I grab my food, run back to the break room, quickly, while I'm, chowing down as fast as I can, um, because I know, half an hour isn't enough time for me to get everything that I need done. Check all my notifications, see what comments came in from the day before, from previous streams or videos. So I'm chowing down real fast, and then after I'm done, choking down my food, um, and then I'm at the same time I'm getting caught up, and then I'm poking my head into live streams, dropping a like. If I have a moment, I'll immediately um, say hi, and I'm not on for very long, and then outside to grab a cigarette, and then I'm on the phone with Princess Faye. Um, then by the time I'm halfway through my second cigarette, I'm getting ready to head back in, to start in again. And so this is actually very fast paced. Even my breaks, I really don't get to enjoy a good break, but that's just the nature of the beast. Um, you know, uh, I spend a lot of time, basically getting caught up. And remember what I said before, that whole 1K club here on YouTube. Tell y'all right now, it sounded better in the brochure, because a lot of times I spent a lot of time getting caught up, on comments, and sometimes I don't even get to really truly respond to those comments the way I would like to. I really don't get to do that, which sucks. Um, but it's like thumbs up, and that sort of thing. Thankfully, I don't get the spam comments like I used to. I hated that. I freaking got tired of that. It's like, look, go peddle your wares somewhere else. You butt sniffer. Um, we don't want to look at your dang, shitty ass dating site. Get it off of my channel, dweeb. You know, um, it's it's just a shitty escort service, anyways. you know. So that's kind of where it stands. So right now, like I said, I've got some more video to. Really? Wow. Yeah, every now and again I get that stupid stuff too. But there for a little bit, it was like every video I got something like that. And it's like, go in, report it, and then off to do something else. you know, and it's, it's stupid how that happens, but it happens. Right, babe. Um, so that's kind of where it stands. I do have a video that I do need to edit, finish editing. It's kind of a short one, thank goodness. I have some longer videos to finish editing, and I've got one scene to film out here in just a bit. Um, Mostly right now, between today and tomorrow, it's going to just be filming. Yeah, it's one of those things that these crappy sites like to sneak in. Right. It's one of those things that, you got to be careful because, I mean, these sites, they get in here and you dare not click the link because, it's full of malware and crap. Not malware. Malware, that's whenever you get kitty cat pictures. That's malware, right? Meow. Anyhow, um, waiting for somebody to bad joke. Right, right, right. That one had that one was pretty, yeah, pretty corny. Huh? Uh, but malware, and it'll chew up your PC, and it's just, yeah. Um, so yeah, pretty much as it stands right now, like I said, I'm under the weather, but it's the new year and I'm not letting anything slow me down. No. Yeah, malware. Anyhow. Yeah. Um, so yeah, so Miss Kelly, you're right there with the rest of us. It this whole thing just chews it, it just does devastating stuff. Yeah, yeah. Anymore, you just, even sites that, have been safe for a while, you still got to be careful of, because those ads will get up there. Yeah, you got to be real careful anymore. And now a lot of sites are using cookies again. And shoot, I thought that was a thing in the past. But yeah, like Google brought back cookies, which that's not good. Um, and a lot of, Google then sells, what you're looking at to advertising companies. Oh, shoot, dang. Um, Sometime I'm gonna have to. I got a video that you might get a kick out of. The first 20K video. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. I've got one that, talking about, videos that have gotten big views. I've got one right now that I absolutely despise that video, and I haven't looked in a while now. Now that I'm thinking about it, open it up. You guys will get a kick out of this. I'm actually, yeah, yeah. It should never, be that way, but it is what it is. Um, uh, yeah, you're gonna love this. There you go. There you go. Um, this is gonna be funny. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, there it is. I can't even believe this. All right. Bring you guys over. Ian, try not to lose. If you're still sitting in the background, you're going to love this. One of my old videos. Use. I'll turn it around so you can see it again. There's the views on the video. I mean, it's an old video, and I'll be honest with y'all, it's not one of the greatest videos I've ever done. Actually, I really don't even like that video, to be honest with you. Uh, it's funny because, I mean, it's all the way from August 25th, 2015 is when I loaded the dang thing, and it's about 7 minutes and 1 second of the worst possible. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I'll be all right. You know, it happens. It happens. Um, I usually get sick like this once a year, and this year, well, now it's about that time, you know. But there you go. I mean, that's yeah, yeah. Remember Ian when that guy Banksman when he was in your stream, and that was the video I posted when you're like, what did Prince Magnum post? And then you go and look, you're like, oh my god. Well, it finally broke 95,000. I'm proud of that. Proud of that crappy video because it's still doing pretty good. That's probably gonna be my money maker right there. Actually, when monetization was on the first time, that was my money maker. Well, Charlie, it's good to see you. Happy New Year. And if I didn't say it to the rest of you, yeah, which that's probably there might be something to that. I don't know. No, because you figure YouTube would want you to make more money, so they would run, they would direct people a little bit more towards that, your videos in this case, but you know, um, it happens, you know. Um, maybe there's something that we're missing. Maybe there's something we're missing. Yes, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, Prince Magnum. You feel sick? Oh God, do I? I feel like puppy poo. Oh no, Ian, you're big. Okay, I want to point something out. Okay, I'm gonna point something out, Ian. You're dead wrong. You're big in a different way, and once I explain this, it'll make sense. Okay. Yep. Um, and let me explain this, Ian, and it'll make a little bit of sense. You may not necessarily have the big subscription number yet, which I mean, 400, 400 plus is not exactly chump change because it's hard to get noticed on YouTube, period. All right. And, you know, it took me over a year to hit 100. It took me 2 years to get to 200. It took me 4 years to get to 300. I'm sorry, 3.5 years to get to 300. And at year 4, I'm sitting at 330 and could not get broke out. Okay. It took someone showing me how to network and to kind of introduce myself around and show off my content to actually, because I'd throw content out there and hope for the best, and that was how I did it. Now, a lot of my old videos have gone unnoticed because of that. Really quality videos. And I know you've went back through and looked at them. But in your case, you have 400 plus, which again, that's not chump change here on YouTube. That's a good solid number. But you have an extremely dedicated audience out of that 400, an extremely dedicated audience. So in that regard, I mean, you have a more dedicated audience than I do with my 1.07K. You have a more dedicated audience. So who's bigger than who at this point? And I would say, because your audience is a little bit more dedicated, I would say that in your case, you're doing better than me. Because once you do get to that 1K, you'll have an even more, you'll have that dedicated audience. Think about that. Ooh, Paw Patrol, huh? I watched some of the cartoons and just really wasn't my thing. Of course, I'm an 80s child, I got to have a stupid, cheesy 80s cartoon action to go with it, Yep. And see, I did a lot of the same thing. So it's one of those things. I mean, yeah, I'm still making numbers and everything, I'm looking pretty good in that regard, but I knew what you meant, Charlie. It's okay. Freaking autocorrect. Hey, what's going on, Daniel? Good to see you, buddy. But, that's just kind of how it stands right now. Like I said, I've been, I feel sick, under the weather, had cold thing. But at least I'm coughing up stuff. At least I can still somewhat, I can breathe, That's right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I get to start the new year off sick, under the weather, but I'm okay. I'm okay. See, there you go. Yeah. Let's see. And Miss Kelly's, right there. I mean, you got to remember, okay? Yeah, there you go. Um, that's right. Miss Kelly's uh I actually met Miss Kelly last year during the Great Prince Magnum channel, not sorry, last year, the year before now. Yeah, see what I mean? There you go. And that's what I'm talking about, Ian. You know, when you're talking the numbers game, um, okay, I'll go ahead and put it like this. There you go. And let me kind of hit the nail, hit this down. Exactly, exactly. Um, now where see now as of this particular live stream, I met Miss Kelly a couple of years ago now, um, in a live stream during the Great Prince Magnum channel expansion, because we went from 330 organically at that time, and we went on this massive expansion. Well, I just happened to be looking around for live streams to kind of bounce into, say hi, and see what was up, and that's when I met Miss Kelly. And it just phenomenal, phenomenal. Of course, we kind of got, you know, things kind of went sideways last year, and we just got caught up towards the end of the year. Very happy about that because it's like, you know, that's how YouTube used to run. That's how it used to run. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Um, which I've got a couple of TikTok videos up. I'm not as dedicated to that as I am, YouTube, but yeah, I mean it's there. You know, I might, you know, I I recycle my content for TikTok. It's mine anyways. I can do that, right? I'll recycle it for TikTok. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's just one of those things. I mean, well, we knew, oh, and why didn't you tell me I'd get over there and follow you. You guys have TikTok too? Awesome. I'm on there. I just don't do a whole lot with it. I probably should. I probably could do something with it. Actually, I do have an idea that I do need to do. Um, yep. Um, just yeah. TikTok's a TikTok has the potential of becoming better than YouTube. I imagine if they decide to expand where you could put, more lengthy videos, it could easily trump YouTube. Easy. Oh, really? Yeah, I foresee that they're going to open it up and start competing directly with YouTube. And if that happens, YouTube better get a clue because that's when I will jump ship. That's when I will jump ship. I'll yank every video I got and repost there and tell YouTube, hey man, you guys dicked everyone around long enough. You know, uh, yeah, you guys know, if you got TikTok, holler at me over there. I'm on TikTok. Make sure you holler at me so I can get over there and follow you guys. You guys know that. You know, for the longest time I thought it was too old for TikTok, but hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, um, it's just one of those things. I mean, it has the potential to easily beat YouTube, which YouTube has. The problem with YouTube is they abuse their content creators. That's their problem. But okay, okay, yeah, holler at me. But I am feeling I'm still feeling pretty rough, and I do need to go eat something. Even though I really haven't got the stomach for it right now, I'm really not all that hungry, but I do need to go take care of me regardless. Right. So, all righty, folks. It's been a good, kind of chit chat stream. I did enjoy it. It's been nice to it's nice every once in a while just go on camera and, hey, how y'all doing? A nice chill stream. It's nice to do that every now and again. Yeah. Um, but what I am gonna go do is we're gonna go make a little something to eat, and then I'm gonna kind of take it easy for the evening. I'm still feeling pretty well under the weather. Um, so I'm gonna go take care of me because I know, I need to do that. I need to go do that. I need to go take care of me. So, again, thank you all for being here. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. We'll have to do that more chit chat, chill streams. We'll have to do that a little bit more often. I think sometimes I forget how much fun these can be. And, it's real easy to do. Just kind of talk about, whatever comes across your twisted little mind, within reason, obviously. All righty. So that brings us to that spot where I get to say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with your. Oh, what? Yeah, yeah. Actually, I've got some frozen homemade chicken noodle soup. Might have to crack into that here soon. But anyhow, all righty. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.